Good evening, brothers and sisters. I don't know, there's only a couple of us on tonight. Ida, Laura, God bless you, sisters. Could be just the three of us tonight, the way it's going. I'm sorry to Chrissy. I know there's a prayer meeting on, but I've got to get this one out. Now, brothers and sisters, I've been doing a variety of videos on the rewind. It's going to be because nobody's coming to chat. We are live. Yes, we are live. Yes, we're live. Cosmo, I'll just wait till everybody gets in. Colleen, hey, hiya everyone. As we find a way, Eric, MC, how you doing? Hello family, Will, good to see you, brother. Just let everyone get on. I mean, this is news as it goes, but I want to talk first, before we talk about Russian positioning helicopters in a possible sign for Ukraine plans. This is the hot topic. Besides North Korea, we'll go into the general news as well, and we're going to touch on some Revelation headlines. Okay, I think it's time we started to really get into this now, because I've been doing, in my absence, I like to put out maybe 2 videos a day, and it's just not been possible at the moment, the way things are going. But we'll get back on the news and highlights of the news more than anything, to see where we are as we look into studies. I've got to think, what do you guys want? You know, some people don't want the date setting attitude. You know, please leave me notes in the comments, guys. Give me direction of what you want, because I've got it all. I've got the news on the ground. I've got the high watchers. I've got prophecy watchers. I can concentrate on any or all of them if you want, but I get a feeling we get a mixed bag because people are not watching like they used to watch. And I pray to the Lord of hosts that people are not falling away in any way or getting tired. And I just need to know, really. I just need to know. Tony, shalom from Waldorf, Maryland, USA. God bless you. Troy, not Tony. Evelyn, hello. I'll let everybody get. Jeremy, good to see you all. But it's a mixed bunch. What I do, my channel is a mixed bunch of looking at everything, but I'm not sure that's what everybody wants. So do let me know. I mean, we can even do the music worship, although that's quite a chore for me because this gear isn't set up for music, but we can do some of that. But rather than I want to try and concentrate on looking at the book of Revelation, which I know people don't watch a lot of them videos, and I don't know why, but Sloban, yeah. Greetings from Ireland. God bless you. That's the name. April, yes. Let me catch up. Gisela, God bless you. Believe in Jesus. Good to see you all. But mixed message, let's stay on track. Mixed message. I need to know what direction you want this channel to go in. That's the one. News, Bible teachings, end times Bible teachings, because that's what I'm into. Watching the moons, the potential high watches. A lot of people don't like that anymore. Which worries me, because people are getting hurt, I believe. Just write in one of them as your preference. Them 3 things, not in here, but in everything. Now, don't forget Ida's on here. Don't forget Ida does the Bible studies, and Ida Wiggins. You'll find the links in the end screen of this video. You'll find it in the caption, and you'll find it in the video description. You'll also find in the video description Patreon. Wrong. Patreon. Yes, you'll find Patreon, of course. We all need help. You'll find the Disciple Server app. Okay, do come and join us on that. That's where we keep together. Many things going on at the moment, and indeed a Bible study going on now. All except date setting. I agree. I am not. I might let it slip when I get excited. Do forgive me. I don't know the day, nor the hour. I've got to say that. But one thing I do know. This channel is about the promotion of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ and the advancement of the kingdom of Father God, whereby if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you are saved in an instant, in a nanosecond. As Tim Henderson would say, I agree with that. What matters now is how many crowns we can get en route. Hey, I think we're touching that subject. It didn't get viewed a lot, guys. I don't know. It's very difficult this end, and these are my only feedbacks. What do you want on my channel, guys? And I'll give you it. It's as simple as that, you know. And people on the rewind. But the news, we're doing some, and we're going to have a look at some headlines in Revelation. We need to sort of get our heads around this, and not just us watchmen doing the studies for you, but we also want you guys to be aware of what's going on as well. So you can screen capture these if you want when I get to them. But I want to deal with two bits of news, which is vitally important to the end times. Again, call on the Lord's name, because we are definitely in the end times. We are definitely, let's be careful. This certainly would sound like we're in sorrows, guys, which is next away. No man knows the day nor the hour, but when that hour comes, we'll know, because there'll be a trumpet blast and the voice of an archangel, and I don't know how long that'll last for, but I know we'll be going quick, guys, very, very quick, and I'm looking to go home soon, even though we've got to sit down and get a telling off. And I'm joking about that. I don't think we'll be told off. We will not be judged. We'll just be rewarded. I want some rewards. We put, I don't know, 3 years into this, 4 years into this. But let's have a look. Enough of my waffle, guys. Let's have a look. Debbie Angelia, is that how you say it? Robert. And back to Gazelle. But anyway, news. That's enough. Let's get on with the news before everybody goes away with Pete gabbling on again. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel before I go any further. Subscribing is getting taken away. Your subscriptions are getting taken away by YouTube. You find you might not be subscribed. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, guys, if you want to see what's going on. If you want to keep your eye open for the end times. But let's go to screen and camera. Yes. Russian positioning helicopters, impossible sign of Ukraine plans, brothers and sisters. Now this will not go away. It will be resolved one way or another, that's for sure. And it's one to watch. It is one to seriously watch. They'll probably take 1 million subscribers off me for this, but let's scroll up if I'm not in the way. Let's take it to the top. Yes. The number of, get off, we know you're on Facebook and Twitter, of Russian troops at Ukraine border has remained steady in recent weeks despite US intelligence predictions of a surge. But American officials say the President Vladimir Putin has begun taking steps to move military helicopters into place as possible sign of planning for the attack continues. Now we know that they've just sent a rocket that crashed in the Pacific. You know, they want, if anybody gets dominance in space right now, then satellites and intelligence will drop. Okay, it's a deal breaker. This is certainly wars and rumors of wars. We're in wars and rumours of wars. That is for sure. There was never been like this, guys. Never has it been ever like it is today. And Israel was a nation in 1948-49. Okay? It became a nation. We are in the fig tree time, the generation of the fig tree. Let me put it that way. That's for sure. Will I live it out? I don't think so. 2022 is, I've got to be careful. 2022 is a high watch with certain specific times of it which are high watch. Jesus went to, we've done the feast. No, we haven't. We'll do that. Jesus was at certain feasts. One of them was Passover, which was first fruits, unleavened bread. Jesus went to these feasts as a young man because his parents were Jews, obviously. And he did in the New Testament as well. We know that. So it is reasonable to think that if he comes back on a day and an hour for the church, then it would be on one of them. And I just want to say that. But keep me posted. Let me know, guys. I can only do this channel around what you're wanting me to do. Now, the other one to keep our eye on, which is more interesting to the US, guys, is that military carry out guerrilla war drills. Okay, let's have a look at this. Across 24 North Carolina counties in the coming weeks. Okay, well, why would you want to do that? Practicing for the Ukraine? Possibility? Okay, let's be real about it. Okay. The realistic guerrilla warfare will be fought across 24 North Carolina counties in the coming weeks, with young soldiers battling seasoned freedom fighters, according to the US Army. So now we know that Iran is threatening to kill 52 US hierarchy. I don't know if that's happened. It's not come up in the news today. We have plenty of news to keep us interested in looking up. Nose pressed against the glass, guys. It's time. It is time. Ding, 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 ding. We want the blast of the trumpet, okay? But it's according to MSN News. Now, the other thing I would like to have a look at, I'm going to start looking at earthquakes as well, and keeping this going. Maybe on a live every night we'll have a look at the earthquakes and the things that's happening around the world, around the globe. We are aware, because there's a lot of this going out, and I'm just trying to decipher what is relevant to end times and what is natural. It just doesn't seem natural, any of it. I mean, I haven't got the earthquake piece of kit up, but it's time we did it. The other thing I want to have a look at is actually the headlines in the book of Revelation, and I just quickly want to go through this with you as we think and contemplate. And you can screen capture these, and I will, when the book of Revelation is completely written out with its comments, I'll send that over to the patrons. Okay, and thank you, patrons, for helping me out and this ministry. But if we look at chapter 1, let's begin to end. If I can get that over in the right place. I've done commentaries and everything on this, but we'll go into that. But I just want to have a look at these headlines, okay? And what we're doing. The prologue to the vision of the Son of Man. We know that one. Letters to the 7 churches in chapters 2 and 3, okay? Because there's a big misunderstanding I see on YouTube through many who actually are not even getting close to having it in order. And I think if we all screen capture these and keep these and note them, print them out, whatever you want to do, just the headlines, okay? And then the churches are over and we have the worship in heaven, which is very relevant to us as to where it speaks of rewards, and rewards means that you don't get rewarded. So there's obviously a judgment, I use that word, a reward time with the Lord on the Lord's judgment. Let me put it that way. So I did a video on that, went down like a lead balloon. I don't know. And then we have worship in heaven, obviously. The Lamb opens the scroll. Okay, this is the scroll with the 7 seals, which fits into Jubilees perfectly, because the scroll with 7 seals was what they used to do the agreement. When I sold my land to you, if I was broke and sold my land to you as a Jew, then I sold you the rights to it, but I didn't sell it to you, okay? I could claim it back at the Jubilee, okay, on the 50th year. I could claim it back, and I had to produce the scroll with the 7 seals. It was written on that traditionally, historically, and that's a relevance to the Lamb opens the scroll. So he, in my opinion, is saying, it's mine. And I'm not saying that hasn't already happened in the heavenlies, because this is the purpose of me working on Revelation for your benefit. It's rightly dividing what's happening in heaven, what's happening on earth. What will we see on earth, you know? So there is a big difference. And how long ago was this? Is it about to happen, or has this already happened? Because we know Jesus paid the ransom price for the earth. God already owns Jerusalem, and nobody will divide that. I can assure you without trouble. But the earth, the old goon Satan, was claiming it was his until Jesus came and paid a blood ransom and also set us free. So where does that fit in? Did it happen then? I don't know. But it's worth looking at. The Lamb breaks the first 6 seals, which we then know the results of them. These are all on the blue links. I know you haven't got it yet. The Lamb breaks the 7th seal, okay? The first trumpet brings the first terror. The angel then the small scroll. The 2 witnesses, okay? Now we're looking around the 2 witness period of time for things going into wrath. Now it doesn't say we will not endure the tribulation. It doesn't use that word for us. It says we will not endure the wrath. So that leaves us open-minded, but rest comfort, brothers and sisters. We will not endure the wrath. We will not endure the wrath. We are already enduring tribulations. You know, Christians all over the world are being slaughtered and have been since since Jesus. There's nothing new. There's plenty around the throne already. Then the woman and the dragon. Now that fits in very difficult in Revelation 12, doesn't it? Okay, that fits in. You know, that happened in 2017. So where are we on this time scale, guys? Don't treat it as a heading. Treat it as a timeline. And I'm dreading to put lines down here because I just don't know. The beast out of the sea, the lamb and the 144,000. The song of Moses and the lamb. The song of Moses and the lamb continued, the great prostitute. The fall of Babylon, okay? Songs of victory in heaven. Now we're into his second coming, okay? We're into his second coming here. So that doesn't concern us. But I think we ought to pinpoint it, and then the 1,000 years, which might concern us, because we might be back with him if I've got enough brownie points. Okay. Excuse me, but rest assured we'll be in good state because we'll be with him. Okay, guys, we'll be with him. And then, of course, the 1,000 years and the New Jerusalem coming down, to which we will inhabit again, I suppose, if we've got the right amount of brownie points. Okay. So what I want to see when you're all around the picnic basket, guys, is an armful of brownie points. Okay. Oh, scapegoats. Who have we got in here? The disciple. Like, share, also subscribe, Adi. Absolutely. Join us on the disciple. Yeah, absolutely. Join us on the disciple server app. Disciples. There's lots of people in there working diligently. Everybody who's claimed a ministry gets a ministry without great trial. They just have to be in there for a long time if you're willing. Be easy. The rules is now fixed. We couldn't get to the rules, but there's not many rules, but it's all about Jesus. If you come in with his heart and the heart that he gave you truly had. And I just want to mention my brother Morley, when we were talking about a subject last night, left me an interesting quote. When someone's with you, let me get this right, when someone's talking to you about God and they're being negative, you can give them this example. Well, who taught you how to lie? Think about that one. Who taught us how to lie? We were never perfect. All have sinned and fallen short of God's grace. Okay, Romans 3:23. Now again, I'll say, please don't leave it too late, or you will be a tribulation person with a great difficulty to be a tribulation saint. But even if you find yourself in tribulation, even if you see millions of us go, or however many of us go out of here, and you're wondering what it is the rapture of the church. Those that confessed and believed in Jesus Christ. That's what it is. And you will be left. At that point, you'll see an image. Do not bow down to the image or take a mark in allegiance to that image. That's what it says. I cannot deny the word. I am preaching the word from now on. I don't want any hype. I want my brothers and sisters all in heaven with stacks and stacks of rewards, back with all of us together in the New Jerusalem. I think that's just for the 144,000. Maybe not. That could be for the tribulation saints. That's how it reads. Now, I'm opening books. Get the headings. Go through it. Put a thumb up if you want me to go through items of tribulation book on each video till we've been through the end. There's 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. It doesn't take long, but I think it's time we spend time there with some explanation. That's one I can do. But remind me in the video what you'd like to see most of the things I've been doing more recently, and I will give you what you want if I can. Brothers and sisters, I've got a meeting to do. I've got tea to get. I am going to leave you with may God bless you, keep you, make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Till we get round the picnic basket. I might be a while waiting, but I'll be there. God bless.